Hello, parents and guardians. I hope all is well. I hope that you guys have had a chance to go and enjoy this beautiful fall like weather like I have. And I'm excited for another week at the middle school. This week is going to be a very, very busy week since we are at the end of our 9 weeks. Within this video, I'm going to be giving a lot of important announcements. So if you have any questions about any of it or are confused, please do not hesitate to contact me. Here are just some weekly updates from the school. Just remember that IDs are part of the uniform and they must be worn at all times. Students must have Chromebooks charged every day, so please make sure that they are plugging them in the correct dock and that the light is coming on. We will have our first school dance this Friday. The sixth grade is hosting it. It's going to be a Halloween dance. It is going to be from 3 to 5 p.m. and tickets are $5 and includes a uniform free pass. Students can stay after school, and then the money will go towards the sixth grade trip. And we did have a change on the Case 21s. So we will have Case 21 on Monday and Thursday. Case 21s will be going on all week long, and these are the benchmark assessments. But sixth grade will be taking their ELA 1 on Monday, and then on Thursday we'll be taking our math 1. So here's what my week is going to look like. We'll have homeroom first thing in the morning, and you'll see here that on Monday we have our ELA Case 21. We will go to lunch later at 12 o'clock. So make sure that your student gets a good breakfast. And then we are going to introduce, or I'm going to introduce a STEM challenge project for this 9 weeks. And in just a moment, I will show you what that looks like. On Tuesday, we won't be testing, but we'll be on a different schedule since other grades will be testing. For wind time, we'll continue with our book study for Restart. I'll introduce the STEM challenge to the other class, and we'll be working on that all day long. Now, I will have homework hour. We changed the name from tutoring to homework hour from until 4 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. This is the time that students can come in, retake any quiz they need to take. They can finish their narrative writing. I'm currently working this weekend on getting those read and back to the students. The majority of them should already be done, just need to have some edits, and those will be due on Friday. Wednesday, similar day as Tuesday. Thursday, we'll have our math case 21. And then Miss Eisenhower and I actually decided that we're going to reward the kids with with movie and popcorn. So we will send a permission slip later on once we decide what movie we're going to be watching. And this is just as a reward for students for positive behavior and for really, really working hard this 9 weeks. On Friday, we will have our PBIS major reward, which is going to be a carnival outside. So students don't have ISS or OSS, they are able to participate in those. We also have a dental hygiene lesson. So I have some friends who are in dental hygiene school at CVCC, and they need to do a 45-minute lesson on tobacco use and its effect on oral hygiene. So they will be coming in to our class and doing that lesson. I will send a permission slip out tomorrow. If you do not want your student to be part of this for whatever reason, you just sign and return the letter. But we do need to have your permission for that. So I will be sending that out for you. And then after school on Friday, I'll be leaving around 2 o'clock so that I can make it to my class on time at High Point. So now I'm going to explain what the STEM project looks like. So at the beginning of the year, I told students that every 9 weeks we will be having a STEM project of some sort for social studies, and I would provide them with the resources and the materials that they need and the time that they need. So this 9 weeks, we have our first STEM project. It could be found here, clicking on STEM challenges, and of course it does that. I'll just go Okay, I figured out what the problem was. So now you should be able to click on it, and you will see here that there are STEM challenges, and there's two choices this 9 weeks for the STEM challenge, and it is going to be a group project. So I'll have either groups of two or maybe one group of three. But since it was the first one, I didn't want the kids to do it by themselves. So they have two choices. Um, excuse me. I will be giving them all week to do it, and it's not going to be due until the following Tuesday, so the 30th. So that should be plenty of time to work in class and to if they need to take it home. But I doubt that that they will need to take it home. So the first choice goes with our study of the Stone Age. So the challenge is that students are going to create a simple stone tool using the materials in the makerspace. Um, they're also able to use items from home with your permission. I don't want you to go out and buy anything. I want them to be resourceful and think about, some things lying around at home that aren't really being used that could be used in simple stone tool. And things in the makerspace that they can use are like lollipop sticks, excuse me, popsicle sticks, paper, cardboard, um, items that aren't really, they wouldn't be used as a tool, but you can make something out of it. So after they made their stone tool, they're going to use technology to try to persuade others to buy their product. In other words, they're just going to be making an advertisement for it. So I have all the resources here that they would need. So if they click on this planning document, it's going to take them to this, and where they plan for it, they draw it first, and then they preview the materials in the makerspace. What kind of things that will they need? How is this going to enhance early humans? What's the name of the product? So I really want them to plan it instead of just going for it and making something. I included this YouTube channel because it does include pretty cool stuff about how this guy just uses random stuff, like he uses looks like sticks right here to make sandals on. It goes and it shows how he uses stuff in nature to build things, and much like early humans did. So then I also included videos of online flyers that students can use for their advertisement, and also the rubric. They will have to submit a partner evaluation. That's part of their grade. And then I listed exactly the things I'm looking for. The next one is on our study of ancient Mesopotamia and cuneiform. So they're going to research the Code of Hammurabi, which was the first set of written laws, and select one law. Then they're going to make a clay tablet, and they're going to write that law in cuneiform. Afterwards, they're going to make a public service announcement stating why the law is made, why it's important, and it doesn't matter if they think it's fair. I need to change that word right there. Because as they will find out, most of these laws were really not that fair. For example, one of them said if a builder made a wall and it fell down and killed a family member, then one of the builder's family members would go to jail. So it really wasn't fair. And after reading some of the resources, students will see that it wasn't fair. So they really have to think about how they're going to persuade others to realize that, why we need this law. So they'll have the planning document as well. I've included some sites right here that tells them a little bit more about the Code of Hammurabi and some of the laws. I included the cuneiform tablet alphabet. That way they can make their tablet, and of course their online flyers that they can use. Here is what I'll be looking for, and they submit it, and as you can see, it is due on October 30th. So that will be our STEM project for this 9 weeks. It is a group project. I will give them plenty of time in class. And if you have any questions about it, please feel free to contact me. There is a lot of stuff going on this week. I will try to work especially hard with the with kids, so that they are not overwhelmed and that they try their best on their case 21s. The reason I did the STEM project is to have them do something fun, something that's not just sitting in their seats and writing an essay or reading something. So hopefully it won't add any stress, and I'm going to try my best not to in it, but if it does, please contact me so that we can work on it. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message on Dojo or contact me through email or phone. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a great week.